What's going on, motivators? We got another video. We got to talk about New York with Mayor Mamdani for the FIFA World Cup. You have to listen to those people when they tell you what they're doing. Let's get into this.
Number of events for soccer fans that are going to be held across the 5 boroughs, all of which will be free of charge. Our Kelly Bennett has been tracking the city's preparations for the World Cup and joins us now with some details. Good evening, Kelly.
Good evening, Errol. We're less than 2 months away from that big soccer stage that it's about to hit the city. And the mayor and the governor today announced a more affordable experience for New Yorkers.
If the best things in life are free, so too should the World Cup fan experience.
The World Cup is set to start in less than 50 days, and city officials want to bring the thrill of the games to New Yorkers.
Every fan should be able to watch the greatest tournament on earth without having to dip into their savings.
FIFA's bringing the World Cup to New York. New York is ready. Ready for the fans, ready for the neighborhood restaurant.
Again, I have nothing against FIFA, but I've spoken about this extensively. They're creating a free area that people could go and watch the World Cup. But they're not creating a free area so that people could have fireworks, bombs bursting in air over the 250-year birthday anniversary for the United States. Make that make sense. This is an emergency ruling that Mamdani posted. This year, New York City will be hosting events associated with FIFA World Cup from June 11th through June 19th, which overlap with planned celebration for the United States 250th anniversary from July 1st through July 9th. So pretty much, he just said it. It elapses what's going on for the celebration of the United States. They don't care. America, these people don't have the same values that you have. They don't care. And FIFA World Cup is a big thing. I get it. But you would think they would have resources for both. This is a once in a lifetime. It's going to go and it's never going to come back. The event associated with FIFA World Cup and the United States 250th anniversary will require significant realignment and deployment of NYPD personnel, which will further divert resources from regular assignments or require the scheduling of NYPD overtime. Ben, so it could be done to just give the overtime to the NYPD so then it could be in both events. You shouldn't have to hold people hostage from something that is dear to their life because of the FIFA World Cup. That's my standpoint. It doesn't make sense to me. Makes no sense to me. To more effectively deploy police resources and control overtime costs, the NYPD has recommended that the department deny certain permits application for new events between June 11th and July 19th. So he wants to give everything free, but he doesn't want to pay the police officers. He about to create a free event, but the people that need to protect the people at the event, he doesn't want to pay them overtime. So there is nothing wrong with what Mamdani is doing as far as he cannot permit two things to happen at once. He doesn't want to pay the police officers. Plain and simple. It's said it right here. He will give everybody a free avenue for the World Cup, free tickets and everything. Not this. New York, you should be ashamed. This is what you guys picked.
Bars will be packed wall to wall every day and ready for the electric, indescribable feeling that when your team scores, the whole city erupts.
Governor Kathy Hochul said at 4 a.m. during that time as part of the effort. The free fan zones are part of a larger effort by officials to increase economic activity during the tournament while also making the global event accessible for New Yorkers. Facing astronomical ticket prices and growing costs, like a New Jersey transit ride to the stadium for $150, city and state officials say this is one event that is affordable.
From day one, this administration's priority has been affordability.
It's affordable, but they cannot pay the police to take care of the people that they're going to put in the free stuff. Make socialists make sense to me. I don't understand. These people just hate police officers. They hate authorities, but they need those same people to protect them. You don't want to pay the police officers overtime so they could be in two different venues. And you'd rather have the people in the United States who want to celebrate 250th birthday anniversary suffer instead. But you're gonna give a location for free. How about you make them pay for that location so then you could pay the cops money so they could protect both of them? I don't know. This is just an insight. If you make people pay for the location, you could actually have money to pay the cops. And then your entire city would enjoy, whether it be FIFA or the birthday celebration, 250th. Plain and simple.
And to ensure that 8 million New Yorkers can benefit from this tournament.
There'll be one free fan zone per borough. Locations include Billie Jean King Tennis Center in Queens, the Bronx Terminal Market in the Bronx, and Staten Island University Hospital on Staten Island. The venues are expected to hold about 5,000 to 10,000 people. New Yorkers can get tickets online. Dates for the fan zones vary between early June and mid-July.
What makes this truly special isn't going to be what happens inside the stadium, but it's how we bring the World Cup to every borough, every neighborhood, and every community.
Again, nothing against FIFA. I'm all about it. But two things could happen at once. Two things could happen at once. Because there'll be some New Yorkers who don't want to go to the FIFA World Cup. And guess what? They'll be stuck and be angry and pissed because the 250th birthday celebration is gone. No fireworks. But I guarantee they're going to have some fireworks in the FIFA World Cup. These people make my head hurt. I don't get it.
And officials said earlier today, this is all part of trying to bring here into the 5 boroughs. They say that is expected to yield about $3 billion of economic activity across the city, Errol.
So for the budget fan, they go to one of these fan zones. Are there vendors there? Are there food carts outside? How's that going to all work?
Yeah, a little bit of everything. There's going to be live events. There's going to be food carts. It's going to be in places that are accessible near the subway station. An opportunity for those that want to feel like they're in the middle of these games but aren't able to actually get there in person. So
and they'll have screens so that people can see whatever the big match is that day.
That's right.
Again, all those things is pretty good. No issues with that. I just think they should do it for the other part, i.e., get people who want to watch the 250th birthday ball drop, do something for them. Have both options open. Not only that, you got other cities who are following suit with this too. The city of Williamsport, Office of the Mayor, Derek J. Slaughter, for immediate release, April 8, 2026. Statement from the mayor's office regarding 4th of July fireworks. It is with deep regret that we announce this 4th of July fireworks celebration will not take place in downtown Williamsport. This decision was not made lightly. As everyone is aware, this year's holiday falls on a Saturday and coincides with the 250th anniversary celebration of our nation. These factors would require a significant increased level of staffing and coordination to ensure a safe, successful event. Unfortunately, due to a variety of constraints, we will not have a complement of public safety personnel available to meet those heightened needs. The safety of our residents, visitors, and first responders must always remain our top priority. Here's the thing. My thing is, it's a big event, but does that mean that better planning is required? Pay people more for overtime? This is a once-in-a-lifetime stuff, and it seems like it's just being blown over like it's nonchalant. These people in the blue states, I feel like they don't want to celebrate with America. They don't want to celebrate. I really truly believe that if a Democrat was in office, they would find every avenue and means to make those things happen. But it seems when it comes to any Republican being in office, especially Trump, they hold some reservation. But it's not even about Trump. It's about their people of their states and their cities, their constituents.
You know, I gotta tell you, I do envy people that with such confidence share information they know absolutely nothing about. Mayor Mamdani did not bar people from the United States 250th anniversary celebration in Manhattan. He simply changed the status from public event, which allows anyone to just show up, to private, which means that only a certain number of people will be allowed.
So he just banned them. This guy's an idiot. I mean, the left, they tell you the same thing, and then they don't listen to what they're saying. He changed it from public to private, so then only a few amount of people could show up when it should be a public event. Because at the end of the day, it's open to the public for the people of New York, regardless of there being a FIFA World Cup. And if he read what I just showed in there, the whole reason he is taking those action is because of constraints that he doesn't want to pay the police department. Amazing.
To attend. And this is not a random or undemocratic choice. This is made necessary because New York City is also hosting the World Cup of Soccer, potentially doubling that crowd and making security and public safety an issue.
Yeah, but again, should it matter? At the end of the day, this is something very significant. It's not just a little celebration in Times Square. It's significant. 250. It's never going to happen again. It's going to come and go away. He's just throwing it under the bus like, yo, it's nothing. This guy, I could tell he's not a patriot neither. If he was a patriot, he would think like, man, this is a one-time event. Let's create one group and another group. But he's creating like it's a nonchalant kind of thing. Tells me a lot.
Since any city has only limited resources to handle this type of event, we don't know if the limited people that will attend will be able to get tickets through a lottery or through a first-come, first-served basis, but nobody, not Mamdani, not anyone else in New York City has banned people from attending.
In essence, he has, by creating an executive order, turn it from a public to a private. You were saying just Joe Schmo cannot come in anymore. It have to be a particular group. But I just showed you he opened an area for the FIFA World Cup that anybody could show up. He's touting that the FIFA outranks the 250 birthday of the United States. And I'm all for the FIFA World Cup. I want to see it too. But I'm saying the resources that they're touting is not they don't have them. He's not willing to pay for it. Plain and simple. This guy to go back and do his homework and read Mamdani's executive order that I just read a while ago.
Ending. I just find it interesting that our southern friend here has no issue with the fact that the White House event organized by Trump is limited access only for the very same reason. But
yeah, but that's different though. That's apple to oranges. That is inside the White House. You need to know what's going on inside the White House, right? And that doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to do the equivalence. It's a false equivalence. The city is open to its people. The White House is not open to everybody.
Again, fact and reality have never gotten in the way of some people just blurting out their opinion.
I mean, and just to add on to this, you have to make sure you go through massive security to go to the White House. So because of the heightened event, they could go ahead and skew how much they want to come in. But with the 250th anniversary, it's a public thing. No one should be able to be like, you cannot go. There's no different from doing the ball drop on New Year's. You want to go, you go. Plain and simple. What is wrong with those people? They always try to tout false equivalencies. At the end of the day, I really do feel sorry for New Yorkers. I'm hoping that somebody pulled this back. There's a new emergency order that kind of do away with that everybody gets to celebrate, not just a few. And who knows how the ticket's going to go? Is it who Mamdani wants to go? His ticket holders, his friends, people in high status, who knows? We shall see. But anyway, let me know what you think inside the comments. All right, motivators, if you enjoy what you've seen and heard, please like, comment, share, but most importantly, subscribe to A Black Veteran's Perspective. Stay motivated.